So today I wanted to tap in and share some energy and some space with you. I wanted to talk about two things that I'm using this winter to keep me warm and to keep me fluid, especially in my root and second chakra. So your first chakra is all about safety, trust, feeling at home within yourself, and kind of protected and nourished. And your second chakra is all about fertility, creativity, ideas. It's this space of like birthing, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, new parts of yourself. So when these areas get stagnant or stuck, we can often feel number one, we can feel very caught up in our heads, very over thoughtful. So maybe anxious would be a better word. We also we don't feel trusting of others. We don't feel trusting of our path. We feel very lost and loose and kind of frantic. We tend to make decisions that are like aggressive towards ourselves. What is the word I'm looking for here? Reactive. We tend to make decisions that are reactive instead of proactive. So for me, I do not want to exist in a reactive space. I want to tap in and be proactive about my life, take my power and know my power, hold it in this space and allow it to shine and vibrate through me fully. So I was kind of feeling this stickiness, and what it is right now, especially with the season, I'm recording this in January of 2019. So if you're in the winter months here listening to this, you're gonna feel the physical cold. And that coolness, it kind of slows everything down. You know, winter is, things aren't blooming, it's not a very playful time. It's a little bit more, you do the things you need to do out of necessity, but not necessarily, you're not taking long walks out of joy, unless you're one of those that loves snow or cold or really thrives in that. And as someone, for me personally, who thrives in high sun, hot heat, where I'll be running down the street at high noon in Florida, it's like, or at least I used to. We'll see what it's like in a couple months. I need to practice things that bring that heat back into my body and that really churn and generate and move and release stickiness in this space. So I'm tapping into Carnelian, and this is a Carnelian heart. I have another one here. So you can see it has all different hues of red, peaches, white, some dark reds, and there are even some blues, sometimes some blue lace agate. And doTERRA wild orange. You probably can't read that. But these are two tools that I'm using right now to give myself some much needed heat and warmth. And I'm going to show you how to use your oil and how to use your crystals in a way that supports you. So stay tuned, we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of tummy massage and then working with Carnelian to energize and draw this warmth in and to create a little motion in here, get things grooving again. All right, my loves, thanks for being here. I'm so grateful that you are exploring this side of self-care, and I'm so grateful to be in this position, able to serve you in this way. So stay tuned for more, and thank you. So to warm any space, add 3 to 5 drops of wild orange from doTERRA to your essential oil diffuser and let that kick on before you self-massage. For this recipe, I use coconut oil and wild orange. Hi everyone, welcome back. And I'm here to show you how to do an abdominal massage with the doTERRA wild orange essential oil. And as I spoke about earlier, this is your region of trust, safety, creativity. It's really in relation to your first and second chakras. So this is great if you're feeling a little sense of cold, if it's the winter months, which it is right now, or any type of stagnancy in your work or relationships or even your flow of income. This is a fantastic way to reactivate and to create a little bit of fluid movement there. So what I've done is I have taken regular old organic coconut oil, and this looks like a hot mess right now. So thanks for understanding. And I took a really large tablespoon of that coconut oil. I popped it into the microwave for 15 seconds to get it where it was like partially melted and partially chunky still. I put in 2 drops of the wild orange essential oil. And please note, if you have sensitive skin, go ahead and use either 1 drop or add more coconut oil. Some of the citrus oils can be a little bit potent. So if you already know you have sensitive skin, be aware of that and modify as you feel necessary. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use this in an abdominal massage. All right, guys, so we're here in this terribly awkward filming situation, but I wanted to share with you this technique in the most clear and succinct way that I could. And this is how it's going to be. So grab your oil mixture, have a paper towel just in case your oil starts to get really melty and maybe is like rolling all over the place. This way you can quickly snap it up. I just take the back of my thumb and scoop like a nice sized dollop onto it. And you can warm the coconut oil up in your hands first, get it nice and fluid and like ready to go. And then what we'll do is we'll just take the arms and cross them over and kind of create this crossway just for a moment. And this is just kind of to like get our hands warm, get our stomach warm, like invite the movement onto the belly so that the belly is kind of like being awakened. And I'm just going to soften my eyes because I kind of want to get a little bit more clear and intuitive with how I am presenting this to you. So do maybe around 10 strokes, just kind of crossing the arms, and you'll notice that I'm switching which arm is on top. And once that's kind of open and that energy has been moved and connected, I want you to really open the belly area. So create this kind of shape of like a pendulum almost, and in a clockwise motion, go around the belly button 1 to 2 times, and then create a little bit of a bigger circle. And do that again 1 to 2, maybe 3 times. I like to use kind of power of 3 and do that as well, and then get a little bit bigger and go all the way to the outer edge. And breathe into that space. And go ahead and start to press maybe a little deeper. And this is kind of our invitation to open this space and to shift this energy. So by now you're probably already feeling a little bit of warmth. And then just kind of taper it back into the belly button, a little lighter pressure there. Now what I like to do, and this is actually a technique from the Maya Arvigo massage technique. My friend Ashley Dahlem shared this with me specifically. Go ahead and cross your fingers. I have nails, so I kind of do this a little bit differently. If you don't have nails, you can basically just hook your thumbs and kind of create this singular point, and you're going to come down and find like your pubis, your pubic bone basically, and press down nice and deep, because we're drawing that chakra energy up and kind of re-stimulating. So pull all the way from your pubis all the way up to the belly button. 1, 2, and a 3rd time. Okay, and go ahead and have as much pressure as you like here, and 3rd. Then you're going to take it to the left lower quadrant and kind of feel your hip, tuck your fingers under there, and then again, draw to the belly button. 1, 2, and 3. And then move over to the right lower quadrant, again, hooking the fingers under the hip, and do this 3 times. And I'm just going to kind of press through this so that I can continue showing you the technique. Once you do that lower half of the belly, you're going to come up to the top. And again, because I have nails, I'm creating a different shape. They basically say you can create an M with your thumbs and press down, but I'm going to just kind of keep that same triangular point. And I'm going to rub from my xiphoid process, which is at the very end of my sternum, down to the belly button. So 1, 2, feels so good, 3. And then we're going to come over to your left and right under the wing of the rib again in a diagonal fashion. 1, 2, 3. and over to the right. Tuck under the rib, press down 3 times. You can do this cycle 3 more times or 2 more times if you'd like to, again, starting at the bottom and then coming around to the top. And then once you finish, once you feel like you've created enough warmth, enough activation to kind of close the circle, I like to just press on the top and around the belly button. And just like how we were earlier, we're creating this spiral, right? So press all around the belly. And we're kind of just saying like our goodbyes here. And we're just saying thank you and pressing into that space to kind of create more nourishment. We're activating all of the organs. We're creating more blood flow, and then spiral from the outside in. And I like to just kind of take my right hand and as if I'm pulling a string and sending it out, just pull anything out that's lingering and flick it out to the universe to be transmuted. Thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoyed. Once you're finished with your abdominal massage, I invite you to place your carnelian anywhere on your abdominal region. What I'd love for you to focus on is this movement of warmth between crystal and body and all within the organs, and I'd like you to focus on the colors red or orange, some of these warmer colors to get this energy pumping. You can place your carnelian on your altar afterwards or carry it with you to bring this warmth with you. All right, I hope you love that segment on self-massage. I hope that you tune into that and are able to access that self-care in times of need, especially when you notice, number 1, physical staleness in this space. Number 2, energetic staleness where you feel stuck mentally or emotionally, or you're not feeling trusting of your path or of others around you, of your relationships. Access this and use these tools to warm up and generate that energy. I can't thank you enough for being here. I am so grateful to share this space with you. You can find me in so many different ways on Instagram at exist_brightly. You can tap into the podcast, just search ExistBrightly in Apple iTunes. I'm on Facebook, and of course I rep for doTERRA as well, and I would love to align you with oils that serve you, or if you're looking to create a business where you are able to put your self-care first, get in touch with me. ExistBrightly@gmail.com, and I will put all of my links in the show notes. I'd love to hear your thoughts in this practice, and I'm just really grateful you're here. I'm grateful to share this space with you. Keep shining. Ciao. Thank you.